So that is going to be another billionaire trading season, day 6. I hope the audio is good because I'm on my laptop right now. I'm not on my computer. And usually I use my computer to record these videos, but I just have like my laptop right now, so that's going to be it. And I'm gonna be still talking about like the UK 100 because that's my main pair for now. I'm gonna be adding another pair on the next week, right? And it is probably going to be the AUD and EZD because these are a really great pair as well, as you guys can see. I was thinking about adding the JPM 225, but this pair right here is very similar to the UK 100. They move like really close to each other, so I don't think it's a good idea in terms of diversification of my choose of pairs. So I'm just gonna be utilizing the UD and EZD probably. But talking about the UK 100, one thing that I want to to grab your guys' attention to is that we closed the Monday with this beautiful engulfing candle, right? We got we get down right here and price just like push it all the way up, and yeah, it is looking pretty good to us. It is looking great, and one thing that I want to just kindly study today is basically like, oh, it is basically like, let me see where it is. It's basically like this, right? I want to study this right here, this action right here before we got the push up, right? Because as you guys can see right here, uh, we don't got any type of liquidity right here, right? We don't got liquidity right here. Of course, we got liquidity above these highs of those candles right here, yeah, of course. And there is mainly like liquidity all over the market, but we don't got this type of liquidity right here, right? We don't got this type of liquidity right here. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to map where we are in the market, and I'm trying to see and discover like how the market's moving and how it is the actual scenario that we are in, and I want to compare it to the other times that the price did the same thing right here, and I want to know like this is a better scenario, this is a worse scenario, what are the difference, what can I expect or not from this pair right here. And as you guys can see, there is no like liquidity right here, and price is still like broke, still like took out like took some time off to make this retraction right here. And right here, as you guys can see, there is like a lot of liquidity, and price is just taking those liquidities. So you guys can see it like that. Like imagine that we have like right here, for example, uh, we got sellers. Let me we got sellers. Let me put this in red. Then we got more sellers, right? Then price came down right here. Price is right here. Then price like push up through those sellers right here, right? Through those sellers right here. And price, instead of, you know, having a bigger retraction, he just do a little bit of retraction and keep pumping. And after that, he takes out another uh, another sell side liquidity. That's how people would call it. So in this scenario right here, we can say that this scenario is actually better for us because price keeps like successfully taking out sellers out of the market. He keeps uh taking the sell side liquidity and absorbing it and keep pushing higher, right? So it is just better for us. Just turns the situation, the scenario better from for us, right? And right here, right here is basically like the same thing. Push down, push up, came down. This was the low. Right here, yeah. Right here you can see the price push up, then price push down, and price push down below those lows right here to take liquidity and go up, right? And yeah, this is this scenario is also like better to us because for us because you can see that the price is so there is so much buyers in this market right here that price can even like drop to below the lows to take liquidity. There's almost like not necessary, you know what I mean? Right here is almost the same thing, the same situation as this one. Price came down these lows to take liquidity, then after that he exploded to the upside. Right here is the same thing. Price broke down below those lows. And we also can see that we also can see the fucking type of moves that he was doing before, right? Look at this move right here. This was not like a great fucking huge move. Uh, this was a little bit stronger, but was not a great move as well. This was not a great move as well, but this was a best move. Um, taking those in consideration, this was the best of them because price really like push higher with 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 some displacement, right? But right here, man, this shit is bullish, bro. This shit is bullish. You can see how big are those candles right here. So yeah, that was basically like it that I want to study and to give a look today because there is nothing much going on. Things happen like very slowly in the the swing trade way of trading, and I really like that because it makes me think a lot. It makes me very peaceful about my decisions. I know for sure that I'm not taking random trades. Everything is being carefully analyzed it before I press any fucking button, right? So the setup's still the same. I'm just waiting for a break above, and after that I'm gonna wait for some type of retraction right here. And yeah, so It's basically is for UK 100. I'm gonna probably take a better look at AUD and NZD right now because this is a really great pair. You can see that I like this a lot because this is very simple, right? This is a very simple pair, like from June of 2025 to now. Price was just like going up, 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 and it's very simple. Like the more simple pair that you can have, the more obvious idea of a trade that you can have is better for you. Don't chase complex things. Don't chase things that you have to think a lot about, even though it sounds a little bit con- controversial to what I just said, but it is a matter of thinking a lot about something that is simple, not thinking a lot about something that is complex, you know? So you find something that is simple, like in this market over here, bro. Once you see this market right here on this, you can expect market to go up, right? Because he did it right here, he did it right here. He doesn't break like um, previous previous structure points, right? So once you see that, that is a really simple and basic idea. It's very obvious, and then you start to think about it. And then start to study it. Then start to having sure that it is a good setup. You will look at it monthly. You will look at the 3 months. You look at the 12 months time frame. You make sure that this simple and beautiful idea of a trade still a good idea. You know what I mean? So it's basically like let the markets tell you what to do and use your mind and use your ability of analyzing the markets to know if it is a really good idea of a trade. You know what I mean? I'm just like taking a look at it. I'm not gonna be talking too much right now. There is some very interesting things to look at. Eyes right here. This candle right here is a very important candle because it hasn't showed us this market hasn't showed us this type of candle before. So it's something that you really want to be careful about. this is not something that happen like very often because we can see that price always when price break this level right here, for example, he just goes up right for a few days. On this one, he just like came up, then came down directly. So it is something that you want to be very careful of. That's not good for us if you want to make a buy. Mm, mm. Yeah, this is very like suspect for me. This is very. What I'm probably gonna do is I'm probably gonna, you know, on the currently week that we are in, I'm gonna probably like just add, for example, like the Japan and maybe other for its pairs. I don't know if there is other for pairs for its pairs that are good right now, but I'm probably gonna just go analyze them, identify what are the best ones. I really don't like that. That's DBPJ right here. Hmm. I don't like that. That looks kind of good. Kind of good. I have to be sure of the pair that I'm going to be trading because I don't want to be fucking changing pairs all the time. I want to focus on, you know, real good pairs, real good markets, and real clean profiles. So I don't want to be like messing around. Yeah, CHFJ Pro is a pair that, but CHF would like to see the. Let me see the currency. Let me see the currency. Oh yeah, CHF's looking great. CHF's looking great because we got this this rejection from this level right here. The price already like stopping doing the fucking lower hello on the higher time frames of the weekly, etc. And right now he's just like broken out this level right here, which is showing us a lot of strength on the CHF from the CHF currency, right? So yeah, we would probably want to trade that right now. And the JPY just keep pushing lower. Yeah, that is looking great. That is looking beautiful. I'm loving what I'm seeing. I'm in love with what I am seeing. Yeah, I'm gonna pop probably like put the CHF right here. Let's do this. Look at this, look at this. Yeah. Yes. So you guys have to understand that when we are talking about forex pairs, we're talking about two currencies where we want to buy the CHF and sell the JPY. And when we're looking for the CHF unity or the currency of the CHF, and we see like this shit right here, for example, price doing lower lows. Of course, this is inside this movement right here, but price is doing lower lows, right? Uh, we have to be a little bit careful with trading the CHF JPY, for example, or any CHF pairs, because you don't know when this type of retraction are gonna end. So you basically want to uh, wait a little bit for price to start coming back again and breaking some levels, so you can be sure that now I am sure that the CHF is being a strong currency, and on the other side the JPY is being a weak currency, as you guys can see right here. So if the CHF is a weak, if the CHF is dropping and the JPY is dropping, the CHF JPY is not gonna be a really fucking bullish pair. You know what I'm saying? Because the unity of the currencies are not like fully and totally against each other. Both of the currencies are like weak, right? And of course, maybe the JPY is still more weaker, is still weaker than the CHF, right? And price can still like keep pushing higher, but it's not gonna be that type of push, you know what I mean? It's not gonna be like, damn, this shit is really pushing higher, you know what I mean? So yes, guys, that's going to be it. I was just taking a look at the UK 100 and seeing which pair I'm probably gonna be start trading on, not trading, but making myself available to trade on the next week. Um, and yeah, that's basically it. Not too much going on. It's a game of patience. It's a game of just sitting on your hands and taking the best possible decisions. And that's what we are doing. That's what we are fucking doing. So that's it, guys. I hope you guys are having a great week. Stay safe. Bye.